Grandma's house.
Yes.
So we're just coming along.
Here we are,
But right now, I don't
together
think they're
again.
They are had to go to themselves into the hospital.
Okay, come on.
It is, hi, my name is Walter H. Kochner. This is Saturday, January 4th, 1997, brand new year. We are in San Juan Bautista, California. The purpose of this event is to celebrate the 80th birthday of Dorothy Elizabeth Holkesvik, who we will introduce in a few moments. First, I would like to state that Nicole Picaro is behind the camera. She will be introduced later. Right on, Nicole. Thank you very much. First, it gives me great pleasure to introduce my sister-in-law, the sister of my wife, and the oldest daughter of Dorothy Elizabeth Holkesvik, Hollywood.
And my mother also. Nice to see you today. Nice to see you.
Next in line is my beloved bride, Vivian Ruth Kochner, of 26 years, sister to Holly, daughter to Dorothy, and mother of our children.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Next, but certainly not last, is Morgan Sennick Kochner, my son, Vivian's son. Yes, I know, we make a dazzling couple. The grandson of Dorothy Elizabeth Holkesvik, the oldest grandson, the first grandson of Dorothy Elizabeth Holkesvik. And finally, at this moment, because we have relatives coming in from God knows where, is the guest of honor, Dorothy Elizabeth Holkesvik, who is now 80 years old, 8 decades.
Thank you.
And finally, as I promised, we will introduce formally Nicole Picaro, without whom none of this visual bonanza could have been possible.
Okay. And then we could maybe add Ellen.
That's pretty
We can have the others as they come, Mother.
That's it.
The other plan. There is another set of people coming down, you said, to visit.
Mom? Mother?
Brian.
Grag?
Oh my goodness, no.
Brian been there? Okay, is anybody
Nicole's
there?
practicing with Zoom.
Well, then you, I need to come up and, I don't know what's going on. This is ridiculous. This is not.
So this is what we're doing during
This
the
is part
interval.
of Holly's laundry that is being returned to the dryer because it's not quite dry yet.
And tell why.
Because Holly had to go get Ellen because things got very screwed up in the transporting department. So I'm in charge of Holly's drying.
The rest of us are just waiting.
Yes, just waiting.
It's kind of a downtime, but we're smoothing it.
What are you looking at with this video?
I could take my blood sugar and give myself my insulin if that would fill in.
Well,
I have to do it anyway.
you have to do it anyway. I mean, you might as well take advantage.
Should we get it on camera?
Zoom in, zoom
But it's
in.
only 4:30. You told me to remind you at
Well,
5.
at 5 o'clock, you know, so I thought I'd do it a little early. And what I do is simply take a stick and put my finger and put it against a little thing like this, the meter. And then the meter will give you the count for the blood sugar. And I'm not going to actually do it for the camera.
Oh, okay.
It's another episode
Okay.
of
What are we
Medical
gonna say?
Center. Oh, I love this. This is too funny.
It really takes too long and fuzzing around to do it.
Yeah, I know. Besides, you're a very modest person. You probably don't want to really show off how well you do this.
Yes, I didn't want to really give it away my secret of how fast I do it.
That's right. I think we should have. All right, we're filling in time, and so in the interim of waiting for the other side of the clan to show up, Nicole and Morgan will play Ronda a la Turca.
Rondo.
Rondo, thank you. Rondo a la Turca. Please. Hear, 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 hear.
Yeah.
We're still waiting here during the interim for the other side of the family, and therefore Nicole and Morgan will play their second selection, entitled The Baby Elephant Walk. Take it.
Halt! Okay, go, let him in.
Open the door, Morgan.
Alright, we don't want your kind again.
Early!
Oh yeah, and
Well, they are. Here they are.
This is the other part of our clan. Introduce yourself, please.
I'm Mindy Cookner.
I'm Mindy.
Okay. You're
Steve.
fucking
Depends who you ask.
Well, no, well, you had to get up and introduce them. That's the way you were supposed to do it.
Oh, was I supposed to?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
introduce them.
They can just go back closer to the door and let your dad.
We can otherwise, the only one doing that introducing is Bitsy.
Okay, this actually aren't the people, isn't, that we were waiting for. We're waiting for the other people, but these people were also due anyway. So therefore, I would like to introduce Mindy Blythe Kochner, daughter of Vivian and Walter Kochner, first granddaughter of Dorothy Elizabeth Holkesbeck, who is having her 80th birthday, Mindy's significant other, Stephen Andrews. Stephen, say a word.
Hi.
He's known for his personality and all-around charm. Now we're waiting for Holly, Karen, Andy,
Cole. And
Ellen, and Cole.
And
Thank
now
you.
Mindy and her friend have to come over here.
they have to go wish happy birthday.
And wish me happy birthday.
I'm following them.
If you Morgan has to get out of the way, you'll never get him.
See you again.
Oh, we get Steve's back.
I'll give you a hug for my birthday. And then you step aside, so. I think they're here, my favorite granddaughter, since the other's not here, I can say that.
They're gonna love this name.
Favorite other person.
She's the one that coined the name Grag.
Yeah, well, that's true, yeah.
I didn't know. I left my present in the car. I should go get it so I can come bearing my gift.
That's right.
Steven, have the keys?
Yes.
I'm
These are
pausing.
not all of them, they're different.
Are we ready yet? Yes?
One, two. You know, I think we're gonna.
Cool.
Woo some more.
Well, it's Danny still. They can't-
I love that reality cam. I'm really pleased that, that our kids got here. I think
Yes.
they're coming from different parts of the state.
That's right. I think it's too bad about Ellen because I know that she really tries to get places on time.
Oh, Ellen's cool.
Karen is that's just her way of life.
Yeah.
If only Michelle had to go to the hospital this morning, would have helped.
Well, when did these seizures start? Was this something that's been going on for...
Just out of the blue, she had a seizure. And then she
Today,
had
or
peculiar
just-
things happen.
No,
to
this is
her.
the last couple of weeks, I think.
Yeah, oh yeah, they've been feeling along with it. And her father said he didn't think it was anything and not pay attention.
Yeah, right. What's a seizure here or there?
Yeah. But it certainly isn't very good for you people to sit around and wait like this.
Oh, I'm suffering greatly. I'm so upset. that I probably won't even come up here again.
And here's Nicole and Morgan get here exactly right time.
Well, they're suffering too. They'll probably not survive tonight.
Nicole's
No, exciting. It's fine. We get all the attention, you know.
They've
Yeah.
been
They
good.
look-
I'm actually very glad.
We've worked out the rest of his education. They look fine. Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
You're not filming me. I don't like to be on a prolonged thing like that.
Well, you're the star of the hour.
I will back myself into the
No,
hallway.
she's whatever, chicken.
It's not on you anymore.
I can't get this thing to go down.
I see where Vivian's still busy with her laundry for Holly.
That's right.
I'm on my 53rd load
So
Is it?
Holly's laundry.
of Holly's laundry.
And Holly is still not here, by the way. We're still
Yeah.
waiting for Holly.
And I am beginning to be concerned because of the slippery streets and the fact that, you know, she's upset about.
Well, earlier Nicole coined the phrase, which I really like, reality cam. So you can express your concern, because this is reality cam. Now, they said it was probably a half hour each way. Obviously, they're not right. They couldn't be right. They've never
I
been
agree
right.
with that hour wait. I've driven there many, many times.
Right, and Ellen and Josh are going to be outside standing in the cold.
Without a doubt.
Yes.
Sure.
They may have stopped by Gilroy for some reason.
Yeah, all kinds of things.
Karen asked me if
See, I
they were going back to Gilroy when she called.
She was wondering what?
If Holly was then taking her back to Gilroy. And I said, I don't think so. I think they're coming straight here. So,
She may not even be dressed the way she wants to be dressed. We don't know.
all I know she was concerned about was her socks.
See, I'm actually getting kind of anxious because I want to see you open the stuff, because some of it I don't know what it is.
I am again
That's
taking
really
something
cool.
that's not quite dry
I'm gonna
back
have
to the
to have
dryer.
some help on all of that.
Excuse me.
Babe, you look
Dryer.
really good with those Levi's. You carried them with a flair.
I know. I thought it was a lot more expensive.
No, it's a lot from here. Oh, I don't think they faster than the one across the way, is it? You're kidding, for the one in town?
Boy, or AAA book. Yes, it's a bed and breakfast.
No, you guys aren't here yet.
Talking about,
It is hot. Morgan, quiet a minute, can't hear. What?
Hey, baby boy. I am big boy. Ah! Why don't you come up and see me sometime?
I'm not.
There's a lot of people.
I'm not changing. I'm staying the exact same person I am.
That's right. And you're never going to change. And the way you feel about things now is exactly the way you're going to feel 10 years from now.
That's the way I've always felt.
And that's the way I'm always going to feel. That's right.
Okay.
Good Norwegian.
is she back in the Gilroy?
Holly is back in Gilroy. Because she decided that she wanted to.
Reed
change
married
clothes, so she didn't
Jean,
want to
and Jean's last name was
So
Hobel-Heinrich.
she is going to change clothes.
Jean Hobel Heinrich.
And
because
Sharon
Jean gave up Hobel-Heinrich for Hocus-Pocus.
Otherwise, should be Jean Hobel Heinrich Kokensbeck,
That's right.
which is worse than Christine
They're all ready to go.
Christ
She said, Andy
Christensen.
looks good. He's
Christine
not-
Christensen.
His voice is
Christine
much better.
Christensen?
He's- Yeah. Feeling fine. But they didn't have the car seat. So, they had to go back to Andy's work to get, or Tim, there's a Tim involved, I don't know. Anyway, they are going to go borrow the Hefner's Bronco and go get the car seat from Tim.
They are, they're idiots.
And then they will be here. Holly is going to change her clothes And then Ellen and Josh, she said the trip was very nice, it was very smooth. Didn't think she could ever drive that fast again, but she did. And they were waiting for her like they should be.
So when the hell is Karen and Dodo gonna?
Holly did the darndest thing when she was little. She took her scissors and she went all around the entire house and she cut about 3 inches in at this side and then 3 inches at that side, then 3 inches the next one. She went through the curtains in the bedroom. She went through the entire house and cut them like that. And to this day, I haven't got the slightest idea why she did it. She doesn't remember doing it. But there was and it was just terrible, you know, it ruined everything. You know, all those hanging there, gaping open like that.
She cut the curtains from the bottom?
No, she just cut 3 inches into them so that they sagged, you know, where she had cut them. The bottom part fell down.
Well, that's
So
an
I
incredible
went
thing.
around and sewed them up to
Did
prevent
you,
that they were- don't know why
did
she
you
did.
place her in psychiatric therapy to try?
No, we probably didn't, and we probably didn't spank her. We didn't spank a lot, you know.
Mm.
We had to actually be right there in the act of them doing something.
Was
you know.
she struck in the head a lot as a child?
No, she seemed to be perfectly natural while she was doing this.
Well, any other anecdotal things you can, tell us about Emily?
Well, let's see. I can remember some anecdotes about you I might tell.
Oh!
Oh, no, you're not.
So, but anyway, that concludes my story about Holly.
Well, it was excellent.
Thank you.
That's a good story.
Now, you're a good storyteller, and you can...
I can't think of any spontaneously, but if you give me time, I
Well, you can tell about how Vivian was afraid to cross that long bridge up in Alaska. That was interesting to hear.
That's a
about.
good
Do you
story,
recall
yeah.
that?
That was actually in Vancouver,
Oh.
British Columbia, and it was a suspension bridge.
Suspense.
Yeah, and I cannot remember the name of the bridge, which irritates me because it was a really cool bridge. Well, I'm not afraid of heights, I'm afraid of flying. She's not afraid of flying, but she's afraid of heights, and this bridge swayed. I mean, it was over a huge gorge. She got about 10 feet out on it, panicked, grabbed hold of it, and that is as far as she could go, and got mad at me because she thought I had abandoned her. And so I had to come back and help her back up on. And then Mindy and a friend of hers, after her graduation from college, went up to Vancouver. We sent them as a gift,
Yes, I remember.
graduation gift. And they went across the bridge, and they got Mom, or Viv, a certificate saying that she had done the bridge, which I thought was a really cool
Oh,
thing.
that is cute.
Yeah, I think she's got it on the wall at home. Yeah, it was a really sweet thing for them to do. That's my story.
That was a good one, I thought.
Yeah.
Do you have any, Morgan? I know one about you that I'd like to be put down for posterity.
Okay.
Morgan, when he was up visiting us, really didn't want to go to Sunday school when Sunday came around, but we thought it was kind of good for them all, and I happened to be going to the Methodist one over in Hollister, so Holly and I usually took them over there, and they had a good time there, you know, but he hadn't been there to find out what it was like, and he didn't want to go at all. And so when he got out of the car, he sat down on the ground, and he was just not about to get up and walk any further. So Holly had to scoop him up
Lots of resistance.
and carry him all the way into the door of the Sunday school class. And that was the last we saw of him then. Then we went into church and everything. And when we came out, here came Morgan, a cookie in one hand and a picture he had in the other, beaming, had a wonderful time, wanted to go back the next week. It was
Wasn't
really
he,
very cute.
about 15 at the time?
Yes, I think so, about 15. No, he was really little. And the thing he liked best about coming up, when he began to come up, was that Mindy would run across here. See, we owned the land between the two houses. And Mindy would run over there to start doing something with those kids. And this was the first time Morgan was able to follow Mindy someplace. And he would just love it. He'd just run across fast as he could and then follow where Mindy went. It was such a thrill at that time for him to go where Mindy was playing. Because at home he didn't get a chance to do that.
That is a big deal.
Yeah, it
So that was kind of cute, you know.
branching out into the world.
Yes, that was his first big adventures, was walking from here way up to the other house there.
Mindy led me on many adventures.
Yes, that
She's a
was the
trailblazer, you know.
First of her many adventures that she forged out for her.
I'd just like to interject, which really doesn't have anything to do with that, but it's now 6 o'clock and Viv is still doing Holly's laundry. I just thought I'd mention that.
Yes, she's been working for how many hours now? 6 or 7?
Yeah.
And it's 7 o'clock.
Yes, and
We're all going, no matter if you're here or not.
we're gonna go out there and
I'm
eat
going to
dinner.
dinner.
Yes.
I mean, it's a
I
really
am
good
too.
restaurant, and I'm going to dinner.
That's right. We're heading on up. Luckily, it's just at the other end of town.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's such a small town, that's not even,
No, we could really walk, except that I have no foot to walk with. For one
it's too
thing.
darn cold to walk.
Welcome to Reader's Theater with Morgan Kochner. And here I am at my grandmother's 80th birthday party, and I'd just like to tell a little story about the books that she'd read me when I was a little kid. Or actually, it was mostly one book, but several stories from them. This book was called Charlie and His Cat. We didn't like the cat, so we didn't really read the cat stories, but the Charlie stories were really cool. I think they were fable-type stories. They all had a lesson to be learned, and it's made me the moral and dignified person that I am. Helped make me, who I am today. And the stories are like, there's one where Charlie is really slow walking, and he just wants to stop and just look around and not walk at all and go anywhere. And someone warns him that he'll turn into a tree. So he didn't listen. He sprouted roots and grew into a tree. And then another story, he was gonna stay in the bathtub too long every night. And so he was told that he would turn into a fish and go down the drain. And his mom called him and said, "Get out of the bathtub," but Charlie didn't listen, and he just went and turned into a goldfish and went on down the drain. And those are the two stories that I can remember.
Those were good.
Um,
Couple of good ones.
Fortunately, I've overcome my cow's tail phenomenon. Or have I? I'm still kind of a slowpoke, but I know that, if I stop for too long, one of these days,
You'll go down the drain.
No, it'll turn into a tree.
that's staying in the bath too long. I ain't never seen the bath too
that's
long.
right. I got mixed up.
That was close, though.
Well, you might end by saying you still have that book.
I still have that book. My grandmother gave that book to me a few years ago, and I love to have it from my grandkids to read.
Cool.
Very nice.
So I'm going to tell a little story about my grandmother. Her name is Marjorie Prio Christensen. And the strangest thing about my grandmother was when we were driving in the car, because she had logorrhea, which means it's diarrhea of the mouth when you can't stop talking. And we'd be in the car and she'd be going, "Oh, look at that!" She'd point out little things that were very obvious, like, "Oh, McDonald's! Oh, a furniture store! Oh, this, oh, that!" And this one time I was in the car with my parents and my grandmother and my friend, and we were all, my friend and I were in the back seat of the car. And we were trying to see how long my grandmother could go without saying anything. What was the longest time? So there'd be a pause in the conversation. Then she'd talk again. And I think the longest we got was 24 seconds.
That's pretty long.
24 seconds. And then I have one more other story to tell.
Okay.
We went to the Exploratorium when I was little. Well, I wasn't that little. And my grandma was there, and we were at this bubble thing, and with the bubble you have the wire, and you put the wire in the soap thing, and then you make the big, and it makes the big bubble. And I was waiting patiently, and there was this other little boy who was really small. I was like 10, he was like 7, and I was before him in line, but he just reached for the bubble thing, and my grandma was like, "It's her turn!" And she was so in defense of me, and I was so embarrassed. I was like, "Oh, it's okay, Grandma." But, she just wanted the best for me.
That's cute.
Anything more you'd like to tell, since you have logorrhea?
Okay, that's it. No. Tell him.
Oh, okay.
That was lovely.
Here,
Enjoyed
tell-
it very much.
All of the years,
Wait, is he recording yet?
Yeah.
it wasn't just that he stole a, what's the nudie magazine? Playgirl. And
Playboy.
Playboy.
Playgirl is the nudie boy magazine.
Okay, Playboy, and taped it to the bottom of his skateboard.
I
and
heard
got
about that
caught.
story.
But he used to collect comic books. In fact, he has a really neat collection of comic books. And I was really proud of him. I thought, God, he goes over and he spends money and he finds these really good comic books. And one of these days they may be worth a lot of money, or maybe not, but it's pretty cool. Because he hangs on to them. He's got them in these clear plastic holders. This was like, I don't know, how old were you when you were doing it? 12, 13, 14, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Junior high.
within the last few months, he and I were talking one day about something when he was home from school. And I think we got to talking about his comic books just in passing. And he just happened to casually mention that, yeah, it was really pretty cool because he'd stolen most of them.
Oh my
So now,
gosh. Oh my gosh.
so one of my last illusions has been totally destroyed.
Oh.
Not only did he steal news
And-
magazines, he stole
and then-
comic books.
That was only one time, Dad, but you didn't mention the mail, which that's fine too. But
Well, you did steal the mail too, but that
but
was... The only thing I
there's a
wanna
second
know
part
is-
to the comic book part.
Oh, there is? What? I didn't know.
Remember, I tried to sell them back. And they're not worth
yeah,
anything.
They're not worth anything. Yeah. So this investment and this thievery is actually...
There's the moral of this
The
story.
moral of the story is...
I'm gonna make my own Charlie book.
That's right.
Comic books take up space.
Comic books take
Take
up
up space.
space. Anyway, I just thought I would share that because I think it's a
That
really
is-
funny story.
it's very interesting.
The only thing you were wondering was, before I interrupted you?
Yes, you were pondering out something about the episode that you were
Of
planning
the ma-
to take care of it and...
The only thing I can blah blah is...
Yeah.
Which episode?
This one that you were talking
Comic
about, you said...
Oh, well, no, I don't know about that, but there is something that used to just tickle the dickens out of me. It still does every time I think about it. We used to go, Viv and I used to go up to Vegas a lot. And we always took the kids with us. And that's a really sort of boring trip, although Viv likes it. And there's a road called Zizek's Road. It's got like Z's in it.
Zizix.
Yeah, Zizek's. That's just that every time we get to Zizek's Road, one of the kids would say, we're at Zizek's Road or whatever. But I used to make up stories for the kids, because there would be like some hills there and some interesting formations. And it was so cool because I would just spontaneously make up these elaborate stories about old miners and just all kinds of stuff. And Morgan loved those stories, and he believed every word of them. And it was years before he didn't believe them. And it was like one of those things that I was able to share with him and his sister that really made me feel good.
You mean the guy that swallowed the chip sideways
That's
didn't
right.
really...
Not true.
The reason he started to, I think, too, was that he couldn't read the storybooks,
Yeah,
So
well, that's actually
that's
true.
what
I
started
didn't...
him.
Hmm.
Yes, that's
That's
true.
right.
I used to make
And
them up
you
as I
had
could
much
read.
more interesting stories than they ever had in their books.
Yeah.
I used to enjoy them, but if I were lucky enough to be there when I heard one or two.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. No, but they come in.
Oh. And Mindy,
Mindy, turn around.
So
Do
we're
the
probably
show.
going to
Somebody's
dinner.
recording you.
Hush.
Steve didn't change.
He changed his shoes.
Oh, he changed his shoes?
that's about it.
Get Steve's shoes.
Zoom in on the shoes.
Off the tape that the fact that I called Andy a dodo, we had to erase it.
Either way, I think that'd be cute though, if our calling my dad, honey.
Oh.
Hey, honey.
Yeah.
You'd all start getting real confused.
That's true. See what? Okay. Now it's all done. I can go change film. Well, I'll do 24 new ones, and then you can take.
We gotta take some of the table off.
Yes.
Do we have a table reserved for all of us for 12?
Lord, I hope
Yeah,
so.
I'm excited.
Assuming anybody ever comes. Well, at least we're all here.
You
We're gonna
could
go at
verify
7.
that on the
Yeah,
soundbite now.
Time's
You
ticking.
still,
Well, anyway, Mindy, Stephen, Nicole, Morgan, thank you for getting here. We're
Yes,
supposed to. I
thank you.
appreciate it very much.
No problem. Minnie was a little bit worried, I think.
The only person I think that has had many excuses is Ellen. because, her best friend in the hospital. And so
Should I
she
take
went
it off?
to-
The
with
thing?
her, they went down there and then she had a medium-sized one and so forth. And so then he came in, he had the best crew. Everybody around here just said they were so clean, they cleaned up after themselves, they came in.
I'm recording blank space here.
They had
I'm just
to do-
recording the wall. Oh yeah, there's Vivian.
Hello.
These houses were
People are
all at the
here.
same time.
Give me an introduction.
Oh, this is Ellen Vivian Wood.
Hi. Hi.
The daughter of Holly.
I'm Nicole.
Is Harrison.
There she is.
Dorothy Elizabeth. Second.
Looking good.
You may go greet your grandmother. This is Holly, who's been introduced before, but she's back again, having gathered her.
New clothes.
Great. Clothing has been doing.
This is Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Is Holly's
He was like, yeah.
ex-stepson.
Right. And definitely part of the family.
I'm Nicole.
This is Nicole. Rushing, trying to get Nicole is behind the camera.
Very good.
I have a rental car. In a car accident. It wasn't so. We actually did a seizure medicine. This is my boyfriend Stephen. This is my Aunt Holly.
What's her last name?
What?
That's great.
Everyone knows how to spell it. Josh.
I've got the
Josh, this is my boyfriend Stephen. This is Josh. Extended member of the family.
Yes, he's my ex-stepson, but like.
Did we get the dogs on? I am going to the dryer.
You going where?
To the dryer.
Oh, okay.
You know that fellow that I had hung out with at the wedding? Did you remember?
I don't really. I
Yes,
tried
because
not
he
to
called
remember
me.
that a lot.
He called
Oh,
me
Chad. Oh,
months
yeah,
ago.
Chad did. Oh, yeah,
He
yeah.
calls
I told
me
him
and he
to-
says,
Yeah,
"Do you know who I am?" And I said,
well, your mother is the one who
No,
did
you are.
this.
"Oh, I thought it was you." Maybe it was my mom. Oh, okay. That's so strange. 'Cause that seemed much more like you.
Anyway, Josh, this is
So
my
I called.
girlfriend.
No, it was really, I didn't mind, but I didn't know who the heck he was.
Back there,
But
kinda.
when I finally figured out, oh, okay, okay.
And this is
Then I
Alan.
said, what's going on?
Hi, Alan.
It's like,
Nice to meet you. I've heard a lot about you.
Oh, I've heard a lot about you too. You know, Mom's talking about what
and this guy calls me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I just
Well, no, at the
she's
time.
living with me in the same apartment that I was living in before. You guys
It just looks like boys don't live there anymore.
Hi.
you should come check
I
it out.
don't know if you remember me. And I always kind of, what? I said, but, you know, I was at your aunt's wedding.
Oh, Morgan, you're in the way.
Well,
Wow,
remember
it's
the
the
wedding
big
vividly.
social scene.
I know.
It's
The whole
sitting here
family.
waiting.
That's the only time I ever, because somebody else had given me a ride.
Now that we're here, the party can begin, right?
Recording a bunch of stupid
And
stuff
so
on
then I was like, oh
video.
yeah, remember, you're the guy that gave me the ride back to the music. No.
Yeah.
Look at me. Okay, well,
Mine now, and it's
you know, I guess I vaguely remember what you're talking about. You know, and he's like, but at this point, you know, at the beginning I even going back just by the way the whole conversation started, you know what I mean?
See, they got these new.
And then I was like, well, hey, what's going on? You know, he calls, we'll talk, and he's like, and he was coming back.
Fucker.
So we talked for a little while, and we hung up. No, I didn't ever call back. Oh, I think I wrote his phone number down.
Jim is the one. Holly.
We gave it to him on Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
We had them all wrapped and everything. It was
He
like
came
we all had our
our
presents all over with and everything. And there was like 2 little presents under them. And Bitsy's like barking at me, like she always barks, but she's just like freaking out. And I was like, oh, you want your present?
More laundry. Watch out. Thank you. There are still 3 pairs of jeans that are not dry.
I got my
How many?
3 pairs of jeans that are not dry yet. But that should be it then. Here I am.
Laundry update.
Yeah, these they like she just hopped on it as soon as it came out of the wrapper. She like grabbed it and ran off with it and was fighting it, and then they were fighting over it like who got what. But it's obvious, you know, who's whose.
Oh, yes, you could very easily.
Yeah, for our cat we have this this like thing on a wire that like doesn't really look like a furry little anything or whatever, but it's like it'll make your cat flip out. It's like it's called a cat hamster, and it's these little like cardboard cylinder things like hooked up on a wire, and you just like move it around, and it goes really really fast, right? And it just like makes it makes them jump like higher than you've ever seen them before. And
They only have.
yeah, I have a witness too.
They're going to walk
Yeah.
down, so they're going to start about now, and they can
Oh,
do.
good.
And then we can
It's her
how much
cat.
they're going to be
Maybe the rest
all
of
Look at that, she's letting me
reservations are right and everything.
Well, I don't know.
She's got What is it? Steven Johnson's disease. That's what she has.
What is
And
that?
I'm not really, I'm putting down, but I'm not, do you know how to change it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not really sure what the conditions are, but her face is really swollen and she's got little tiny red dots everywhere on her. She's like, especially like around her mouth and she's really swollen.
I had something like that. I didn't go.
And she's also undernourished too. And so they need
We're
to,
just go down there then.
Now the video.
Nicole, your dad's
and
full-blooded
so
Italian.
I think it's probably just an allergic reaction to,
Isn't your dad full-blooded Italian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah, so after she's in the hospital for a couple days,
So what are they gonna do to her?
just wait until her reaction goes down and then give her some medication.
Is it an allergic reaction? Did she take some medication that she had an allergic reaction to?
Yeah, she had a seizure about,
I mean, she was allergic to seizure medication.
Right.
So I had my wisdom teeth out, and I had that happen after I had my wisdom medication. Yeah, and I think it was allergic reaction to the medication.
Seems to be
Mindy's ready to go.
doing this. Maybe
What am I doing?
you're walking up there with any other folks.
Oh yeah, you guys want to walk?
yeah, I'll walk.
Okay.
Walk
Wanna
away.
walk to you? We're walking to the restaurant.
Let's walk.
It's a really nice
Is it
walk.
time yet?
Yeah,
Well,
well,
we can't have everybody, all the able-bodied people go because we need to put her wheelchair into the car.
We
Yeah.
don't want to, I don't do that. I do that all the time.
Oh, well, we can do that, never mind.
and Dad can see
not gonna
now,
go
so
with the
Dad
walker?
see.
What a mile.
Heavier than he ever was.
In the car.
Oh, yeah.
You? Ah,
And here we come home from dinner.
Yes, here we come home from dinner.
Ooh, there she is.
Nicole.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Neglected dog.
Oh, thank you for use of your jacket. Sure do.
Sure. Hi. 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 Hi.
Oh,
Nice jacket too.
Oh, thanks. I got it from my girlfriend.
Molly.
Hi.
How are you this evening?
I'm just fine.
So nice of you to invite us to your home.
Mom, you always act silly in front of the camera.
She's a natural comedian. Oh. Hi. Wait, we're missing someone.
Okay, that's
it
it.
was very nice, yes.
That's it?
Andy.
No, and
Oh.
This is about like a chair with the other my
Josh is busy. Morgan,
What?
take
The
these
laundry?
boxes out to the car.
Oh, they just love those. Somebody has found a different way to make toys for dogs.
Holly, do you want me to help you?
Yeah. Woo! And the pillows there don't have to, they can be thrown, out of the way. So we have more to pick up. So this one actually should be open first.
Well, I'll never forget my 80th birthday, that's for sure.
Doing the handing out.
Sure, I just need to know what.
I hope I hit the 90th.
Yeah. The one that
I
we
hope everybody that's here tonight
Yeah.
can come back on the 90th.
When you hit 90, I'll be 28. How old will you be?
31.
How old will you be?
And you'll be 10 years old. Yes, you will.
Morgan used to come visit us in the summer, Indian Morgan, and I had twin beds in my bedroom, he was sleeping in that twin bed. And me and Dorothy and I were first. We were talking about that in the earlier meeting. And I gave him the book of the stories that I used to read to him. He's got that now to pass on to his children someday, I guess.
It's scary. Turn it on, Josh. Well, actually, maybe. Well, it's kind of scary.
Yeah, stick it in your mouth.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
You can move those pillows out of the way.
Big elephant.
I'm certainly going to have a lot of things. There's a theme to it, they say. There's a
Yes, there is.
Yeah, 13.
Definite theme.
Really a neat thing.
obvious thing.
Obvious thing. Cool thing. One of the cooler ones I've seen.
Chair
Back
would
up.
be nice.
Let's see the chair.
Okay, but
Yeah, you're.
And then there's
Tired and fussy. Mom, you sit there.
That's your rocker thing. I'll sit over here. Well,
Just one of these?
Yeah, mine will take.
Yeah, Josh has some of mine.
Well, I don't know what she likes to sit in.
Well, then you
It's
can
in
have
your
one
pocket.
after. Morgan, you want to put this over?
Joseph might.
Yeah, mine does.
I think it was nice.
On your 80th birthday.
Wow.
All my love on this very special birthday. I'll pass it around then.
Okay.
Give people something to do while I'm doing this.
Okay, here's another for Mom. Fast.
Here's a card. A card. Yeah, this is not, it doesn't, there's no accounting for card and gift.
On your
There's
80th
no
birthday,
accounting.
you're an inspiration. This is from Mom, too, from Molly. So, there's something in here then that I should leave up here.
You had 2 cards that says on your 80th birthday?
Yeah.
Wow. You're an inspiration. That's very nice. She even underlined.
Oh, yes, a guardian angel.
Let me read this out loud. This is from Holly. On your 80th birthday, you're an inspiration. Your 80th birthday is a milestone for you and inspiring to all those who know how active, exciting, and youthful you are. It's great how you stay on the go. And active, exciting, youthful, and stay on the go are underlined. That's why you are wished a most wonderful year full of interests and dreams to pursue. A time you will prize for the joy that it brings, just as family and friends treasure you. Happy
Oh,
birthday.
that's lovely,
Oh.
really lovely.
That is-
And
that
this
is
has
your-
a guardian angel in it
And she has a guardian angel
for the month of
for
January.
the month of January to sit on her shoulder.
Very sweet. Now I'll open it. I'm going to keep this rolling, you know.
We could pass that around too.
Oh, we could pass it around.
That gets this going a little bit more. It's a little- not very interesting to watch me
Oh, it's
open
very
it.
interesting.
Not to watch it go.
No, but we are, everyone's, Morgan, I mean,
Well, I didn't a letter
baby's
opener back
getting
there,
the
but I
night
thought it was
change
just
and
weird.
everything.
Well, there are other ones that go with it.
Oh, well,
Presents that all
this
get
is
better.
a long time. This is happy birthday with sunflowers on it. Oh.
Well, you mean you wouldn't if it was in the other room?
Sunflowers, how nice. How's this only? There we go, happy birthday. Dear Grandma Greg, here is a gift of flowers for you from the forest that you taught me to imagine when I listened to classical music.
what's going on with, wait.
That's what I was saying. See, you have to get my present then because.
Yeah, that's fine, good.
Oh, this is so cute too.
See my.
I will always be grateful. Thank you, love, Morgan Faulkner. Oh, this is so nice, Morgan.
And now you have,
And
well,
bright
read it
and
again.
sunny birthday wishes for a very happy day. That's a darling card too.
And it goes
It's
with
very
this gift.
nice to hear a compliment like
That's
that.
pretty cool, son.
Yeah, it really is. I'll probably start crying in a week or so.
Good,
in butter,
Crying
because
is
it really
fine.
is just so lovely.
That's what we're trying to get you to do, see.
That's my.
It is good. I just, that's what,
I'm-
your card went to that. I didn't.
You just have to do it first.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, we're finishing
Oh,
the
they're
cards
just
anyway.
beautiful. And they will always have a nice place in my home. Just love them, Morgan. Thanks so much.
That was perfect, because we needed to.
Just segue.
Oh, okay.
It is a transition.
Yeah, so what is it? It was
It
planned, wasn't it, Morgan?
Yeah, I was.
I don't know, dude, I'll be more happy to.
Deb's going to be going. Now, do you want me to give her this one, Holly?
You don't
Or
want
do
to.
you want to switch?
That was the second of the
Sit
gift.
too close to it. If you want to switch
The
places.
second of the gift.
Okay.
This is going to pass it around or walk around.
Is that what you said, Holly?
Second.
The card probably should go with it.
Morgan's was
I'm gonna
first.
take the dolls piece around forever.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's a good part.
This is so much fun. It's just like Christmas all over again, for one thing. Oh, my goodness. There are cups and paper napkins and beautiful plates. Is that for the cake?
Yes.
Oh,
these are real.
I totally thought
That means they're pretty good then.
Yeah. This is beginning the theme. It's like words being the theme of what he felt was important to him about you.
Oh, I
And what
see.
you had learned from you.
So this
what
is
you
the
had taught
classical
him.
music, and
And
these fit in that way somehow?
this is in my, yes, because I bought those and they represent the femininity in you.
Oh,
Because
I
the plates are very feminine, and I think they're
Yes, they
William
are.
Vanderbilt paper plates.
Oh,
And they will add a
lovely.
touch of glamour and elegance to the gown.
Very, very
And that's
nice,
what they
I
are.
understand.
Okay, give me a couple so I can.
Okay, just go for it. I don't care what next.
One of mine.
This.
Size? Oh wait, which ones are yours?
One of mine.
Okay, with card, without
One of
card.
mine.
That one is. This one is.
Okay, Richard,
One of mine. One of mine. One of mine.
Where isn't this one of
That's
Dad's?
one of them.
Okay.
The one that has to do with aerodynamics.
That's the one.
Okay.
Okay.
Aerodynamic.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is so clever, you know.
This is very important too. He does really have a big role in this production. Yes, because of the, having you have the wisdom to choose your.
I just
there we
like,
go.
Okay,
just
now.
like, now nobody
Okay.
say anything, nobody say anything.
Orange County to Pullman, Washington, a journey of love.
No, he'll be good with this.
That's when I went up to see
He'll
when
cool up a lot.
Morgan, I mean, Walt, when Morgan was born, or
No, just to
No.
come see it.
just to come see you, yes,
You
right.
and Jean didn't much like us getting married.
No, that's true.
And there was an estrangement, and you called and said, could I come up and spend Christmas? And I will never forget that little yellow plane
That's
coming
right.
into that airport.
You thought I lived in that little yellow plane.
Yeah, it was a lovely time. Yeah.
And that's so cute, because Minnie did think that's where I live.
And that
Oh, Mindy
is
thought
part
that's
of
where
what
you
is
live?
kind of
Yeah, she-
building up in the-
Because she'd always come in this yellow plane.
contribution is
God, it was
this
so
airplane.
cool because it
There
was
are
like a
other
little dinky, winky airport.
I just sort of randomly
And
picked
it was a
it.
really blue sky, and I could see this little tiny, it looked like a little toy airplane. I've never seen anything
I'm
so
sorry, we
damn
just gave it a
And
test
it
flight.
just comes swooping down, you know, and she gets out of it.
Oh, it was so nice.
Well, then didn't she come in the car with us? to
Well,
come
she
down to
drove
meet you
back,
here?
whoa, yeah, she drove back.
You and your mother and I rode
They were
back from
long
there.
and
And you just,
Tell me
you
about
just
that.
kept punching me because I wasn't your dad, you know. Because I was sitting in front of
Forget
the
sometimes.
pavilion. And
Sorry.
you kept saying, no, no.
Sorry.
But then in the end, you settled down. It was a long trip.
You can get her back now, Mom.
That's something else. Balloons, all colored balloons.
No, there's a certain reason that they're this color.
Oh,
What are they?
orange and black.
Uh-huh. And what season do you have?
Oh,
Halloween.
Right. The orange and black for our family has meant something else every October. What do we do in October?
Well, Vivian has her birthday then.
Me and you or us. When we get in the car and we go over to Santa Cruz, actually to
Oh.
Natural Bridges, and what do we do there?
Mr. Monarch
We see-
Butterfly.
Yes, we go to the monarchs.
Oh.
And these are the monarch colors.
Colors.
And
Oh,
so now
I
we're going to
see.
use
Oh.
these balloons
That's
as our
reaching a little bit, but I will, yeah.
But we'll help you. It's fun. Okay, so people are going to need to blow up the balloons.
Yes.
So if
It's kind of like
anybody
one
would...
of
I'll
those
blow
Jerry.
some
I'll do it.
I'm blowing some balloons.
Okay, if you have balloons on, everybody has a balloon.
We gotta get the balloons. Too bad we don't have to, but oh
Well, we have lots of manpower here.
yeah.
She's going once, going twice, going to you.
Okay, what do we have next?
Do these go together?
No, they just happen to be...
Okay, that was so flat and big.
And I want to go to the little tiny one.
Hey!
Hey!
Oh, you afraid of this?
It's the baby.
No, I think it's a balloon.
Oh!
Hey,
Knock it off.
go sit with your dad.
Hey,
Hey,
No, he's gonna get way too cold if you do that.
Don't pull that stuff.
I am having a little trouble.
It's in the,
Oh,
You don't have to. I bought it all scared of cat.
you're gonna freeze out your dog. Yep.
Now this one should need no explanation.
Need no explanation. Oh, sad.
He has a.
Cards, yes.
Wow.
How many times we played cards together? I don't want to. Oh, how darling, yeah.
It's like from card sharks or something.
I can't even remember how many times I've sat and
Yes.
watched you guys play
I
that
know,
table.
and then you played with us a lot of
Yeah, I
times.
did.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, how darling. I love it.
Why don't you take a video of our naked video?
Yeah.
Oh.
Playing with
Total
the
card
stack.
shark.
Oh, yes, that's just darling.
I think Zephyr's too tired.
Aw,
Because
see, now we're building
got a
something.
big-
What we're building though is a set of things
he's
to
deck
put
of
on
huge
Greg.
cards. He's a cutie.
Garage wall. And all these things are gonna be up there for you walking out to do your laundry.
Oh,
You'll see them where
yes,
it's
so
gonna
that
come
would
up.
be fun to have.
And then there are
What's
little
this?
things we're gonna write under them.
I
And then
know.
you'll know what they are.
What's
Who
that?
gave
That's
it to
from
you?
all
Who
of
is it?
us.
Oh, that's darling.
And it's
Yeah,
just like
sounds like a
big
week's work.
Because my
I
mom
know.
taught us all how to play
Wall
cards.
for you.
Oh,
That's
Well,
what
that's
we're giving you.
lovely. That's lovely. I think I'll enjoy that forever.
It's true, she taught me how to play
Put it
cards.
down the
Great
laundry. You
idea.
have to go out to the laundry.
Every time I do the laundry, I'll
She
have
taught me
to
how to
do
play
it.
J Hats in first
Because
grade.
you taught a number of people how to
Taught me
play
how to
cards.
drink too.
Well, and then.
No, she didn't.
Actually,
Did a long
I'm
time.
making that up.
Bob was a master
Josh,
card
you're
player.
slacking.
He taught his kids and they taught me.
No, you taught me.
Yeah.
No, you taught me.
You taught me how to play cards. Yes.
Right. And you're the only person I know that knows
Yes.
the rules properly. I've gotten in arguments with people. No, my Grag says, and so that's the way to play.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Care what they do, flamingo kid.
I don't care what Las Vegas says.
That's right.
We just put everything on the table.
What?
That's a good idea.
You're so stupid.
I'm afraid
No,
that
it's
if I
gonna
make
end.
these
Oh, good.
Okay, so
Yes. Mine are small because I'm a wuss.
Wait, that one then.
No, no, no. Oh,
How many times have you called?
no, no.
Never.
I commend you for that.
Could be dangerous.
That keeps happening.
Look at Cole. He's
I blow it and then it goes across the
I can't believe what's going on. Really, did I just-
Paper. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was
Birthday candles.
80, yes. Oh, how
So these are
darling.
gonna go on that cake.
Oh,
You're putting all 80 on the cake?
that's great.
An 80.
Oh, okay.
An age and a zero.
That's gonna be the
I
story.
remember.
Here's another big one,
You
Greg.
can't have balloons. Karen used to be all
You got that?
You can't have balloons. Oh, you know what he can have though? Is a plastic coaster. Hey, what's this? A plastic coaster.
Oh, now look at this. How interesting this is. Big black thing. Oh, musical notes. Oh, how darling. Yes. Where on earth did you get these?
Josh, hold this up.
Oh, this is
I keep
just
pulling
darling.
black ones up. Hope someone else is doing orange.
Vivian, can you help hold one? Let's see what we got.
Double clap.
Double press. We got a. How
Oh,
many?
that's
Eighth
so
note.
Eighth
pretty.
note.
Here's the note.
We got one of these.
Steady quarter note.
So
Quarter
you guys
note.
can- we can all
Morgan should
figure
have
out.
a note.
Oh, we're all gonna have figure out what we want to do.
Morgan, you have my notes. It's so. Oh no, you got okay.
And we're all just gonna look at them right now. We're gonna do something.
Yeah.
We'll do something.
Yes, so
Other people can write things. They can.
There's two.
what they-
Oh, Josh has
Josh has 2 books. And not clear.
They're only gonna be really with this.
I made his face really big. He's like, "Wah." Whoa, that was huge! Who did that one? I did.
Really determined that.
Hey, calm down. I know you want to be naked, but you can't always be naked.
He always wants to be naked.
But I mean, that's
Hello.
Whoa! That's cool. That is really strange.
Hey,
Who has helium breath? Somebody here has helium breath.
She's a compliment.
That's scary.
stop.
Here's the rest of the papers.
We have no idea why.
Oh,
They can stay up there. I just wanted you to see that.
Yes, let's get them.
Oh, okay.
Of course we can. Let them come over. I sure like it.
Rub it on your shirt.
Rub it on your head.
Rub it.
Is this a pen to write?
That's what I always used to do. Rub it on
Do it on your
shirt.
head.
How did
No, I think
you
you're right.
How did this one get there?
It just floated up there.
It's just by itself.
Right on the pen.
Wow. I guess.
That's not the electric.
You know, we can use this video then. I think we know who's gonna be in charge of getting them up on the ceiling. Don't you think so? I think we have a person.
Oh, he used the carpet. The carpet.
So she's patriotic, is that what we're doing?
Let's see what they didn't all get
Okay.
on the wall. The windows.
Quiet down, Molly. Quiet.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a card that goes with, where are the cards that go with these?
Oh, the cards? Well, I decided we wouldn't, well, we could get them out.
Didn't have it.
Okay, well, let's do that.
It's just why do you have that in a pen?
Teeny weeny one.
Why do you think you're getting the pen?
Well, tonight on the wall, I thought.
No, no, why do you think you get this kind of pen?
She's patriotic.
That's
I
one
don't.
thing.
My dad got
I vote
seriously
every time.
Yes, that's another reason. So, actually,
Yes,
bigger
Mom.
Citizen.
Did he?
than
That's why
that.
he has his bad ears?
Bigger than that.
I didn't know that.
And,
Oh, I was in the West.
Someone blew up the
West.
Greg was a whack.
yes, and you know, if you don't know what a whack is, Andy, do you know what the whack is? Do you know what we're talking about?
No.
Then pay attention.
What does it stand for?
We're talking about
Woman.
Karen, do you know what
Actually, we were the first ones to try out in the army. So they dissolved
Yeah,
our
Let's make your dress so we can go back.
I always like
West.
plastic.
We were the first ones that ever tried it.
You're like a bad.
Yeah, and we were really afraid to place him man so he could go abroad and fight, you know. And that's what we were trying to do.
Yeah, I told lots of people that. Okay, here's the
That's the shape of my uterus. It totally looks like one too, because here's the cervix.
Cole, get over here.
That's how big you make me. Okay, here. You didn't even butt anything.
Well, I'll tell you, either that or your ass off.
Daddy.
I know. That's yours. Oh. Is there anything good in here? Yes, here we go.
But it's Bill's, whatever.
Yeah. Sure.
That was you? Yeah.
That didn't even
Don't do
phase
it again,
Cole. He
okay?
was like,
Oh, I kind of like that.
No, he doesn't care.
And this is
Again.
my maiden name.
He wants to walk
See,
around.
that's what this is.
Oh,
I was just telling you
And,
that.
and where can you put it?
What?
On the wall. Oh, it's a magnet. Oh, that's great. That'll be very nice to have.
here you go, guys.
Thank you. It's a big one. Oh, that's great.
I think that's he went and hit.
I said I'll never forget my 80th.
That actually did get everyone quiet though, Ellen.
It did. It did. It was very good.
I do appreciate it. Was that me?
No,
I kicked one of
mistake.
them.
It's coming from over here.
It's because Ellen blows them up so big.
I don't
Hey,
think
my big
you
one
like
is still
the
there.
Do that
ringer
anymore.
huge-
Yeah.
Okay, what is this?
This is a Sonoma State University pin.
I'm a bringer of a new theme.
You
My
are.
theme.
Oh, I think you are.
It had to
Yeah.
come. That's good because it all has to flow in.
Where's
So
yours?
why do you think
It's rather
he is
than
actually a teacher for your new theme?
It was my mom's idea.
Well, what do you have there? It is.
I have a pen that says Sonoma State University.
Which is the school that he goes to, and so that's one of the things that we're gonna be getting is something from all of
Do
our
we
schools.
have any college students?
Yes, we do.
How many? Lots of them?
We have 2, I know. And Ellen,
Yeah.
3.
Okay. Well, let's just look at those packages. Wow. Okay.
Which
Okay, we have 3 college
Maybe
students.
you can take care of that for a while. And be
You take care of
take
it.
care of the kids.
I'll take care of it.
Okay. Let's go on to this. I don't know if that's the right one, but.
That's a puzzler.
It all comes, yes, it is.
How about some more?
I'm gonna take him for a walk.
My ears are ringing from that.
Now mine
Because
has
I felt bad. My mom gave us pretty bad, wasn't it?
What'd you do? What'd you do?
I'm gonna go take Cole and then I was should I wait?
Reddings. Oh, where's the Reddings girl?
Me,
There she is.
Just College Tennis,
That's college.
which goes very like, much like your Sonoma State pin.
This is a
Yes.
Sonoma student and a Shasta student. Do you
Yes.
think we're
I think
done?
it's all it's all.
Okay, Andy, you can be in charge of this until later.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Wait, is there another one of the same theme?
Might be, I don't know for sure.
Here.
Okay, I'll put that down.
Okay, this is getting more and more interesting.
What could it be?
We don't know, because Holly didn't label the package.
I can't remember.
She told me.
literally don't know.
I can't remember.
Peter, start picking
Gosh.
What kind of thing?
Oh, I love this one. I'm very excited.
Oh, yeah, this should do it.
No, I just heard it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just
It's a soldier, I think he unfolds more.
I think, yes, he does.
Oh well.
Oh, look at that.
Now,
You're also darling.
why do you think you have that?
I haven't decided.
Because you were in the
Army.
right, and because
I'm
I
a two-faced person.
no, because you said you didn't like me singing in the singing the drummer boy when I first
Oh,
stepped in. That was one of
because
the.
you came down
But
the aisle
there were a
singing the
couple
drum
others,
part.
and you'll see it will have. Anyway, this is one of them.
Oh, well, and I will never forget that. That was just very, very moving.
Okay, so those
Okay,
are.
who wants to be in charge of this?
What, we think we're waiting on
I'm in charge of
Now we're
it.
passing him out.
No, we were just waiting, we're collecting college themes, I think.
Okay, well now we've got several themes going.
It makes it interactive, so.
Okay.
Well, this must have taken hours to get arranged and
Ours and
prepared.
just normal things.
I know, so is mine. Mine doesn't have anything to do with this one.
Okay, so
Okay,
you want,
rip it open.
I'm like, I don't want to be part of this.
Open it.
Open it up, rip it open. You have to do that first. Then get one out. And that will be yours, because we don't want anyone else to touch it.
Can you get it out?
She can get it out. She can
This is supposed
do
to
it.
come apart right there.
No, she can do it. No, she can do this. She doesn't need help.
I think I did.
Thank you.
Okay.
Now blow. Now, what kind of, are those space
Okay.
things, or what might those be?
Are they what?
Space creatures or something on your,
Space creatures?
I guess that they are.
No, there's a basketball player here.
what is there?
Spaceman.
Spaceman in there?
Because Greg loves basketball.
No, but she likes Star Wars. And I think
Oh,
Star Wars.
Oh,
But I got
Space Jam.
space
This
things.
movie I
are we
saw.
all supposed to take one of
If
these?
you want one, you know,
I want one.
Yeah,
I want
you
two.
have one.
I want one, Mommy.
I think it'd be used as a weapon.
David, do you can have one?
They're
Yeah,
really
you can
cute.
have, whoops.
Go volunteer.
You can pass it, you can pass.
Yeah, there you go.
I know, it's fun.
Yeah, so the basketball.
There you go.
I already touched that one. I spit it out of my mouth.
Oh, she did.
Well, we should probably rinse it off. You rinse this off for Nicole, so she doesn't.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Morgan, take it back in my mouth.
Oh, yes.
So there's no chance from the floor, you mean?
That's the final one. You can't look, if you haven't seen it, then that's just, you have to
Put that away for
That's the
now.
last one.
This one
Well, this
okay?
is just delightful to sit here and get all these things.
I know.
It's so much fun, everyone is cute on the left,
You agree, right?
cute on the left.
I don't remember what this is, and I don't know why it doesn't have a hole. There's a reason. I think it's something that either I don't remember. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, it's a little pillow.
Oh, yes. I didn't know if you wanted it.
That's really sweet.
That is
Like,
cute.
just hang it on something, you know, and- oh, that's so
Well,
darling.
man, it's because you live in your
Oh,
home. Yeah.
oh, yeah.
And you've always made a home
Yes.
for your
Yes.
children.
Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. I have lived in a house all my life, you know. I've
You are a
been-
Homemaker.
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 Well, sure.
That sounds good.
Plus, there's the patriotic thing going again.
Yes, there is.
But isn't it?
Plus, there's the red, white, and blue thing going on.
Sure. Got your picture on it.
Yes, yes.
Let me say my back.
I made a home for myself in the
I
army.
have no idea.
Come on in.
All right.
Thanks. Oops, sorry. Too high.
Now this is, thank you, Dorothy. And so, come down here, sold for sale.
Sorry.
I don't understand what it's for.
Well, look again, careful, it's carefully,
Think about it.
carefully made.
What do you have?
From me.
From you, Walt?
Yeah. From me and Viv, but mostly from me.
Just tell us what's in the pictures, that'll help you think of it.
The what?
What is in the pictures, as you
There's
say
a
it,
house here.
what's happening at the house there?
It looks to me like two people are buying a house.
And it
Okay.
says sold.
And then is there a people there near the house?
They're a little further from the house.
Okay, what are they doing right there?
Well, they're just talking to each other.
Do they look happy?
They look happy.
What do you think they're happy about?
That they bought the house.
Wow, you're going back in time. Have you helped anybody be happy because they have a house, they got a house?
Well, your dad and I bought this house when we all got out of the army, and it was designed
No, this has to do with us.
Oh,
my dad.
you.
And then you helped, have you helped anybody else be happy like those people
The
are?
reason that Vivian and I had our first home was because you loaned us the money to buy it.
I had forgotten.
And we made several payments back to you and you forgave the debt.
Oh, I had forgotten all about
And that was about those tremendous years of inflation, and probably if you hadn't done that at the time, John, we would never have been.
Oh, well, I'm so glad. I just didn't remember that at all.
I know, you don't remember some of the wonderful things you've
That's
done.
really nice, Walt.
Oh, no, we
Nice, thank you.
That's gonna be a
Here,
lot.
now everyone can see.
I like whole things, you know, it must be some wellness thing.
Smoking bell.
I know, I told you it was like a cigarette.
Or something you guys
I kept
do
trying to
that, I don't
inhale,
know.
I couldn't figure out why, you know, but that was the reason.
Yay! Parents.
That's what it is, Andy.
And in a way, pools.
Yeah, and Eddie too. Oh, that's out.
I'll put that up here on the present.
Okay. I wish everybody was having as much fun as I am, because I'm having all the fun.
I'm actually having a pretty good time, so.
Uh-oh. The war of the...
Come you bastard. He does those young reflexes.
Quick draw.
Not fair, is it?
Oh, yeah.
That's lovely. That's just lovely.
So you
So
have...
there's a Dorothy, and it goes to the
Dorothy
George? Good.
That's great. Okay. Empty handed here again, I didn't.
Oh, sorry.
Keep on the move, man, please. Yeah.
Keep them coming.
Randy's got a double duty here, isn't it?
That's true. You got a baby in your arms. Wow, no, my bad, yeah.
Poster he just loves. He's gonna love that long hair, too.
Karen, Andy, that is the best baby. I cannot believe it.
Isn't he?
Yeah, he really is.
Oh, he just wants to.
That's right.
Are you the people too?
Here, here's your chance. Pass them around.
He's pretty handsome, normally. Yeah, he likes you. He's a beard. Hey, a beard. Go for that.
Christmas tree, Holly.
Oh, yes. So why do you think you have a Christmas tree?
Well, I spent many happy Christmas tree nights and days down at Hooker's in Bakersfield.
Yes, you do.
And,
Think back further in time. When we were little.
well, then the year Uncle Al was always
No,
Santa
it's
Claus.
not about Al or anybody else, it's about you. Why would you get a Christmas tree?
I get a Christmas tree because your dad and I always had a Christmas tree.
Yeah. And you did a lot of fun things for us at Christmas to make Christmas
It's
special.
because of the way you did Christmas.
Oh.
And taught us
Yes,
to keep.
yeah, thank you very much.
You're saying it better than I was
It's
doing.
nice to keep a good Christmas. And you're known for that. That's very nice.
Yes.
And I'm
Kind of like
glad.
being Santa Claus.
Yes, it makes me feel very good that we took care of these things. That's Very
pass
nice.
that
Now
on.
you can have your
Did that model
gift.
that.
Okay.
And also the balloon, I mean,
So the book is
Sorry.
I just
well,
want
the
to
book
turn
looks
my
good.
phone.
I was gonna say that the balloons is partly of why that you did Halloween so well too. I forgot how hard the butterflies were.
You know, Halloween is still my son's favorite thing, and all his kids are gonna follow after him, but he makes a big production of it, you know.
That's the theater.
I guess we did have good
Yeah, you
Halloween.
did. You started us off with our little wands.
Yes.
And I told the story of Reed being painted green
I
with green.
forgot
That's the one
that.
story.
I told that story to everybody.
Green, I don't know.
I don't know that story either.
But they dressed him up as a Martian, and she painted his skin with
They're all
green
green,
food coloring.
green
We went to
man.
the shop.
He wasn't a baby either.
So you went to school, was he giant pajamas
That's
to match his
lovely.
Yeah,
green
that's
clothes.
right.
Yes,
Do you remember any
for
of your
Mom on your 80th birthday, you raised us with love, and we will love you
I
forever.
remember this
Love,
best
love,
really
love.
fairy things.
Yeah.
Big day.
Okay, when we got to the point, we're down in the last one, then the person who wants to read out loud gets to read that.
Well, we have the other
Oh,
two,
right,
so
so
they're
then we're not ready for
significant.
that, so you can't read that yet. Don't even look at it.
Put it away again.
That was the last one.
Oh, so that's, but it's, okay, we just move on. This is-
Okay,
The
so
other
we just
doesn't
get the
have to be-
non-theme presents
Yes,
now.
it's perfectly okay with me. Oh, she says so much.
Well, I got two to go, maybe.
To Greg
Oh,
of
sorry.
Morgan. Morgan again, yes, here you are.
Two themes and just cause.
Two teams and
Two
what?
themes and just because actually this is the theme one too, but
It's just a different thing.
it's got its own theme.
Oh. Beautiful
Sorry.
paper here, beautiful.
That's good. She spends,
Lie down right on her
spends a
plate.
year trying to get well.
I know.
Here you are, a person who's been through all this with your foot, and then you're gonna punch another person's foot. Now, come on.
Well said, my daughter. Well said. Very well said.
I was just saying no one can call me the princess in the pea. You know,
Oh,
I can
yeah.
sleep on anything. Sleep on my drag foot.
I guess this goes through
That's a
here.
real weird one to open.
Hey, you want me to do it?
Yeah, it sort of just folds around. It's not really a box. There's tape somewhere, regular old tape, that if you untape it, then it'll... yeah, I can do it. Like, I made it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now what do we have here?
Well, you tell me about the present, Morgan. I do it.
Good job.
This woman can wrap up presents.
Oh, let's see.
So just a box.
Oh, with this elephant garden. Oh, darling. That is just darling, Margaret.
Oh, that's
Thank
cool
you
as
so
hell,
much.
son.
It's just so cute. This is lovely. Isn't that darling? That's just beautiful. Thanks a lot.
That's so
Yes, a very
It's sort of meant for my
nice.
pen to go in, that my pen to go in it.
Oh.
But
I don't care. No, I'm just gonna ask you.
no,
So
it can be kept in it because you have your other, the
I think
other
yours.
college things are like,
Yes.
it's gonna be there.
That's good.
they're hard.
Hey Josh, where'd you put the, what's that?
That's just darling.
Like, touch your face.
Yeah.
Helps the
Yeah.
transition.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm really glad this was not a safe on a wall. That's good.
I didn't get you a theme present because I didn't know about it.
Oh, well, that's understandable, my
Until,
dear.
I was in Santa Cruz and my mom tried to call me, but I was already there and she forgot to tell me, so I guess, or didn't know.
Yeah,
She didn't
yeah.
know.
So anyway,
Yeah.
so we need, we'll
I
still need
forgive
to,
you.
we,
Yeah,
well, we will
sorry.
obtain.
It's a terrible blow, but
Hey,
Get it among
you had a great birthday with Mindy.
We will obtain a Santa Cruz something.
Yeah.
We have plenty of people to obtain
Yeah.
that, so.
So I'll get you.
We just,
Maybe
all of us
tomorrow you can
individually
send
have
out,
that.
we go.
I am,
Just a regular
but not to the college.
oh, well, that's just lovely. And a beautiful way. This is beautiful. Yeah.
Matthew can pick one up.
Yeah. I'm worried it's Whole Foods because they're going there tomorrow, but I don't know.
I go to school.
It's
Anyway,
such a
we'll
nice
get it.
color of paper, too. I don't see it very often.
Oh, I feel so.
Well, this is sort of a theme thing though, I mean, because it goes along with something she already said.
You know? A big one to go up on the wall?
Yeah, Mom and I did glamour shots. So that's
Oh,
one
that's
for you.
beautiful.
And I took an hour to pick out the frame.
Yes, it's really lovely. Isn't that great? That's lovely.
And I was saying, no, that's what I was telling Karen was, I didn't do anything because the theme, the only theme is, don't you love me?
Oh my God, yours is on the wall. That's not
Well, you know what?
That's exactly
That's how I feel though. Like, it's like a picture of me. My mom and I went and did it a long time ago, and so we picked
Yes,
out
I
one.
heard about it. Your dad told me about it when they were gone doing that. That's lovely. That's
I
lovely.
just love that picture.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
There's one,
But I noticed when they got here, she has all little pictures on the wall now, except for Morgan. So Morgan and Mindy will now have the big ones.
Sorry.
Well, we're just gonna have to work on it.
Well, Karen had a big bedroom.
I've got to.
She doesn't even have,
High school bedroom.
yes, she does not have, we could match you here.
Well, you know,
She
you
needs
should
a
call
college
it.
graduate.
I have 5 by
Early
7, so I
pictures
couldn't
of
change it,
Mindy,
but
so.
Yes.
That's
I think it's
We'll work on that.
Mom's idea.
They're easier to see when they're bigger.
I still think your
We're all
grandmother
getting-
loves having a current picture
Yes,
of her,
yes.
her first grandchild.
Absolutely do.
The grandchild started it all.
Yeah, and love from Vivian and Walt. Thank you very, very
Well,
much.
actually, Morgan could be,
Yeah,
since he's still right there.
Here, you can read it while you're opening your next.
Even though he doesn't call you mother.
With our
it
love,
was-
Mother.
Was appropriate card, so.
Yes.
It's from both of us.
And I feel the same way towards him.
May you find this birthday is a lovely day for you, a day that's filled with happy hours and pleasant memories too. And may the loving wishes of the ones who hold you dear bring you special happiness that lasts throughout the year.
Beautiful.
Happy birthday, love, Vivian and Walt.
Just beautiful. Thank you both so much.
He read it kind of like, what's the...
Shel Silverstein.
Christmas story, yeah.
Christmas story, yeah. Down through the chimney with the red,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like that same came. I don't know.
It's not that.
It's not that.
No.
Okay. We'll just pass up that picture. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
more presents.
Yes. My goodness.
Never stop. They never stop.
I put them down on your bed. Is that all right?
Boy,
Did you have
this
to
just
sit
feels
with
so
the
wonderful
mic?
just to sit and open all these interesting things. I
guess I should go
I know she can't jump up on
Really?
the
How
Don't
much?
worry.
This is yours.
Oh,
Yeah, it really is.
I forgot.
It is.
She tried.
I'd like to get back to the face down on
Whoa.
the
Where's your
Box of presents.
Around the other side, like that.
Yes. Here's a
Where's
picture.
Mom's purse?
E jigsaw puzzle.
Oh, but you can give me one purse.
Oh, that was so clever.
Well,
Oh.
That's really
it's a neat
nice.
puzzle. It didn't take hours.
It doesn't take
Oh,
okay.
thank you.
If you have 5
Yeah,
of them,
okay.
it's out.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Miniature jigsaw.
Tina and I already did one of those, and that's pretty fun.
Nicole and I did one, they were fun
They
too.
didn't get elephants. They got other
Oh,
things.
that's gonna be so much fun.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
You got
cool.
elephants, yes.
Can you put your head next to the
Yeah,
camera and then look through the
that's
other eye now?
Now, you wanna pass this around?
Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks. Makes so much better.
The passing around, I don't know why.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. You can see the unmade.
This is a rotten job of taking these papers.
Even Nicole can get jealous because they didn't get elephants.
Where? I got kitties.
Yeah.
We got beers.
And
Put
Ramy's.
the bears together.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd they come out?
Pretty neat. It was fun.
Is it still on your floor?
Well, it seemed like it was
No.
kind of like enough pieces to sort of make it.
Oh.
Yeah. So you won't
Oops,
get
sorry.
frustrated.
Adorable elephant. And his trunk is up so high. He's really
Yes,
being
he's
good
the
luck.
king of the
Yes.
high trunks.
Yes, that is just absolutely adorable. I don't know where you people find these elephants. You just
Just
come
stumble
up.
across
Keep-
them.
we just stumble across
Well,
them.
should I pass this
We
around?
look around.
Ah. But due to them, I have one of the most remarkable collections of elephants you ever saw in your life.
Yes.
At
Who
every
gave you the
possible
one
time.
showing up
Should
the
be
piano?
video.
There are two
Greg
on-
bought that
two
herself.
on
Goodness,
it.
you keep
that's-
traveling,
that's-
otherwise.
It's just absolutely.
Which one?
They're up on
The
the
one
piano.
playing at the
You
piano?
really should take a look at them. They're absolutely fabulous.
Teeter totter.
Here, we'll evaluate here. Oh, we have to
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we can do
the
that.
one that has
I think
a
Nicole is
little wall
Yeah, Morgan, move it.
top of it is trunk and that's
Yeah.
She's taping the elephant collection.
It's just so unusual.
Yeah, I
Where are
really
the
like
teeter
that.
totter ones?
Yeah.
They're right there.
Oh.
What did you say?
Then there's some over on
And I
the.
must say that the nurses who come, you know.
The ones who are banished, they have low trunks, are over there.
They enjoy
Because they're not good luck.
They're the workhorse elephants that just plod along.
They're the stud elephants.
trading for
Let it hang low.
and
Well, you just gotta
museum
have,
in
you know,
Sedona.
make them and then there's
It's a new
What?
I was talking about
South
these elephants.
blue elephant. That is
He's
that or
green.
me.
He's
See, I am getting
Alright.
colorblind.
He's malachite.
Is that his
It's
name?
beautiful.
It's the stone that he's carved out of.
That is absolutely gorgeous. Each one is just more interesting and
What
more
stone?
beautiful.
Malachite.
Malachite?
Malachite. That's his darling. Okay,
March
I
on.
have some more pig.
Oh, give her the other one first.
You look beautiful.
Oh, sorry,
I
give me that
just changed
back.
my mind. I just changed my mind.
She puts so much pressure on me.
Yes.
Oh, be quiet.
Bitsy,
You're
it's
just
okay.
a very little dog. You couldn't whoop anybody.
Those balloons are moving.
Can't even whoop Yuli.
Oh, that's right. The balloons freaked her out. I forgot. She's sensitive.
Bitsy.
Oh, nice arm,
She
Steve.
likes me though because I scratch her belly.
People, it's just the balloons.
Good, yeah.
This is a really
I love
nice
this. It's the same day that she had hers done too.
I was
Oh, I missed you in this picture.
Darling.
Let's see.
That is absolutely darling.
I heard her, she told me about it, and then I heard everyone.
Oh, that is lovely.
That is so
Are you gonna pass that around?
Yeah, absolutely.
Woo! What a hottie.
It's on the table.
That's neat. Oh, your lips look great there.
What is this one? Chicken too.
Yes, I do glamour shots very well. Look at dashing figure.
Oh, it's the two of them together.
Yeah, it's a great picture.
Oh, isn't that darling? That is really, really darling. Oh, beautiful.
This one is very different.
Yeah.
Wait, let me zoom in. Let me zoom in.
Pearl and Feather Girl. See, we're wearing feather bolas. And we
Yeah.
had to put our hands together over our heads to make that pretty feathery arch on the top.
That was fun.
Oh, that was
Darling.
That's really neat.
Well, I'm sorry that's the answer, I guess.
Woo!
We have a job for just the children of the 80-year-old. But the children of the 80-year-old are not all here. I'm here,
The children-
she's here.
yeah, we met-
But we decided because there are not all three of us here, we would delegate this job to our children. So only children of us, who are your grandchildren, can do this job. And
Yeah.
otherwise,
You
these
got
are
it.
three
Got a
plates.
job.
I love
Faces
jobs.
made on them. And the grandchildren are going to make a face for each of the children. So I'll have
What about
Randy
Reed?
and Holly.
Every children are here.
There are three of my mother's children, and there were three plates. And so
But who's
each
gonna
of-
make Reed's
each
if
of
Reed's
them
children
needs a
aren't here?
face drawn, and
It's a collaborative effort.
this you'll
So-
all be fighting for, I'm sure, the job.
Yes,
This will
I'm
be
sure.
one of these will be done by each of the grandchildren of my mother.
I'll do part of
And
one.
then here's
I know, I
the
wanna
box
do one
of
too.
crayons that you can
We'll
then
have-
use to. So you'll have to
So
decide
that-
and get this
You
job
can
done.
pull it,
So the non-family members can't help?
anybody
You
can help.
Sure, Stephen would feel really left out.
Not
if he
just
couldn't
just
help.
not the actual children.
We will not be actually working on the pictures. We will be drawn by the rest of you.
Yes, you guys can all
Yes.
collaborate and make
You can collaborate.
Holly, Vivian, and Reed.
As long as
like
you
in the
have a
old days.
Vivian.
Grandchildren are going to draw pictures of the children.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
we
We need a picture of Reed.
I know.
We need some little, be like, I don't know, does he even have a beard? I
I
have no
didn't
idea.
think that was right. That's right.
So,
They have a round face. face. That's what I get.
Well, I just saw him. Yeah.
Okay.
Glasses.
I didn't get to see him. It was so fun.
I can't believe, I know. We hung out with him in Santa Cruz. We went out to Zachary's. We went to we went to Natural Bridges and went out and saw the tide pools.
So you don't have to think about what we look
I have some
like.
pictures from it, but I didn't bring them.
Oh,
that's too bad. I know.
Okay.
They can look
It was
at
fun.
the picture,
Yeah, we
you
looked
know.
at the pictures up at
Well, they can look at us.
The only picture that reads in, though, that I got is that we're all looking at the ground, so you
Oh,
can
yes,
see where the
the
top part is.
reading of, I think those last.
Mom, what are you doing? Are we gonna do that activity now or what?
Well, which activity?
The drawing.
No, we
people?
don't have to do it now. It can be,
Very slowly rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she held him, she sang, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be."
don't pause too long.
Yes, that's a little bit long.
The baby grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 2 years old, and he ran all around the house. He pulled all the books off the shelves. He pulled all the food out of the refrigerator, and he took his mother's watch and flushed it down the toilet. Sometimes his mother would say, "This kid is driving me crazy."
Cute.
But at nighttime, when that 2-year-old was quiet, she opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, looked up over the side of his bed, and if he was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. While she rocked him, she sang, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be."
You don't have to show the picture. They're very hard to see.
I actually did say that to all my grandchildren and all my children.
The little boy grew. He grew and he grew and
Not
he
the poem, but the
grew. He grew and he was until he was 9 years old. He never wanted to come in for dinner. He never wanted to take a bath. And when Grandma visited, he always said bad words. Sometimes his mother wanted to sell him to the zoo. But at nighttime, when he was asleep, the mother quietly opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of the bed. If he was really asleep, she picked up that 9-year-old boy and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." The boy grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was a teenager. He had strange friends, and he wore strange clothes, and he listened to strange music. Sometimes the mother felt like she was in a zoo. But at nighttime, when that teenager was asleep, the mother opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of the bed. If he was really asleep, she picked up that great big boy and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. While she rocked him, she sang, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." That teenager grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was a grown-up man. He left home and got a house across town. But sometimes, on dark nights, the mother got into her car and drove across town. If all the lights were out in her son's house, she opened his bedroom window, crawled across the floor, and looked under the side of his bed. If that great big man was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." Well, that mother, she got older. She got older and older and older. One day, she called up her son and said, "You better come see me because I'm very old and sick." So her son came to see her, and when he came in the door, she tried to sing the song. She sang, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always," but she couldn't finish because she was too old and sick. The son went to his mother. He picked her up and rocked her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And he sang this song, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my mommy you'll be." When the son came home that night, he stood for a long time at the top of the stairs. Then he went into the room where his very new baby daughter was sleeping. He picked her up in his arms and slowly rocked back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while he rocked her, he sang, "I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." The end.
I cannot hear that without crying. I have cried every time I've ever heard that book. It's a children's book. I only read it once to my class, and I was just dissolving the tears. You know, the kids are, I mean, they don't, 6-year-olds are not going to figure out.
Buck up!
It was I was teaching first grade, and they don't get this book. You know, someone had given it to me, actually. And I didn't know what I was headed toward as I was reading this.
Well, such a silly thing as he goes across town. Gonna hit you with this tenderness.
Yeah, it's from the end there, so it was just, I just thought it was a very, besides being evocative of feelings, but just kind of the generations passing.
Yeah.
It really is true.
Well, thank you for that too, then. It's really nice.
We've all been at each end, or we all are being at each end.
That's the way it goes.
But it's the theme of things being taught. Oh, I
Right,
put
things being taught.
carried
And history,
Yes,
and
history and continuity
continuity
and things
family,
being taught
yeah.
and then things being retaught. And his daughter will go ahead and.
I got this,
yeah.
what, there's one,
And the approval
let's see,
that you get.
Dorothy, and you guys, it's 2, 3, whole length, there's 4 generations.
Well, Cole's the other one.
When
house.
Cole was in here,
When we were at the Mexican restaurant, we had
In the
food.
house.
They were all sitting next to each other.
In the house, in her house.
Well, that was just delightful. And thank you all very, very much. It really was fun.
Now, the only 2 things we have planned, actually, because I'm not going to be responsible for the cake, but we are going to, at some point, have people take the papers that are, they're decorated things that just, you can write on, that would go as captions to what we all touched and saw earlier. So that if you had music notes, you might want to write on a piece of paper. I remember the time that, you know, and you could just like add it to the things. that
Things
will
for
go on
the wall.
Things for the wall. You can just write on it. And I have a few samples, but that's just me, and you might not want to write that, and you might not want to use permanent pen, because I didn't bring one actually, so you could just use regular pen. But anyway, you could then do things like this that will be captions to the things that are on the wall, so that people can remember them.
But I think that they would like to play those games. that
Oh,
you
that's
talked
true too.
about.
I'm just saying that's an option. That's something to be done sometime. It doesn't have to be even today or anything.
Let's not
Because the
go
wall
into
could be
that,
done
but
forever.
they
The
could
wall's
change
not gonna be
out
worked
some
on.
of the games that were
Okay,
so much
then
fun.
other kids couldn't be here. This is Kelsey and Tessa's songs
Oh,
as interpreted by Morgan and
Oh,
Karen.
how
And
great.
so you'll hear their songs that you have already.
Which
seen.
one are we doing
And Tessa played the piano for me on the telephone.
They wrote these songs?
Yes, they wrote it there. Yes, gonna. The next generation is leaving all these guys. You guys.
Okay,
did
so
that.
You know what? I think I could start read this. Okay.
Okay.
What song are you doing first? It's called "See What You Can Be."
Is that Kelsey's or Tessa's?
Kelsey's.
Kelsey's.
Okay.
yay.
Oh, that was such a cute idea.
Well, let's play my own.
One.
I know I'm enjoying this a lot more than most
Oh,
people.
no, yeah.
Open up your eyes, see what you can be, see what you can be. You could be a doctor who helps sick people too. Open your eyes, open up your eyes. See what you can be. See what you can be. You could be a fireman. You could be a farmer. You could be most anything that you would want to
What are our choices? A doctor and a farmer?
Yeah.
Whose
A
song
doctor,
is
a
that?
farmer, and a fireman.
Whose song is that?
Kelsey's.
I love Kelsey.
See the possibilities by Tessa.
Okay, this one looks
Yeah,
harder.
this was
Okay,
there
well,
was
this
a
one,
theme
just
that
seeing
they
the
had to
base,
write these
the
things
base,
too, which, so
because
they're
you can,
similar.
there's
Oh,
like all
right.
these arpeggios.
This is
Oh,
kind of
okay.
nice because
So
a
just
lot of
seeing
you
the,
did see them
I
this
remember
year.
that there's like a repeat there. So.
Yeah.
I see
It's
a
possible
theme
I
here.
swear, I like to
Okay.
She is just as
G's.
Oh, see. Sorry.
Why don't you start that
What's
one
this?
over?
Oh, start it over.
Because it's got this repeat thing.
Karen, you can sit down.
Why don't you sit down?
Hey, what is it called? What's it called, guys?
There we go, that's it.
Possibilities.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Wait.
That was Tessa's.
Recording! It's recording! It's recording!
Okay, what's the note? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Graham. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Take still photographs this time.
Okay.
Oh, I took the picture. Oh, wait.
It's reversing the X.
Okay, wait now. Media and I, because Greg has to make the first cut. She has another
Yeah,
wish.
she does.
Nice.
Well, I think what I wish for is that everyone could have wonderful and anything
Oh,
they
here we go.
decided. It really was. That's all you do.
First job is you get to 80, so you gotta get this. You do.
Okay, now how is it going to be cut, those who are going to
No, you
cut
should
it?
take
Tell
off
me
the
how it
candles.
started.
We're going to cut, we have 12 people and
This is coming down here.
Sure, we got nice even.
We make a wish that you cut it, but no.
Okay, I will, and that's
One word, I think that longevity is it, because I think this is a celebration of it, and hopes for all of us, especially our eldest here today, my beloved grandmother Dorothy Oakenstick.
Thank you, Norman, that was really great.
Cheers. Happy
Cheers.
birthday, Greg.
Happy birthday, Dorothy.
Thank you all. This really has been
The old Turk with the
2, 3. Look at that gal.
well, that won't work because you want to be facing the
I can just sit back
Oh, you
here.
won't see it.
I can hold it down.
The action.
Well, where is the action going to be?
The action can be right here, facing that way.
Oh,
and
I
she'll
see.
see
Well,
fine.
then let me go back over by...
Where's the action? Which one?
Somewhere over.
Well, put Greg over here so she'll have the same view as the camera.
Would you like to move over here with people working?
Well, then everyone's gonna be facing back. They're back to the camera. The foot. Dun dun dun.
You can have her over here by the door.
Dun dun. Oh, where'd it go?
Out the door, you know, so you can grab her.
What, Morgan?
If no one's coming in out in the door, we can put her in front of the door.
That's a good idea.
So that way the camera and her will both have a different view. But I...
Good idea.
Okay, Grag.
Somebody else is not- I don't know exactly how it does. I think you probably do.
I sit down, she says, love my
She could be absolutely sound asleep in the picture and she
You might have to drive. I hate to drive, but I can sit in the car forever.
I love to drive too.
balloons here.
Really?
Especially
Yeah,
if
it works out really well. Because I can sit in the car forever. I mean, I can read to it,
I
really
just
fast and stuff, but I can't stand actually driving.
I think she's fine.
So we don't have to incorporate the words.
Okay.
But the back people have their backs to the camera.
Everyone's gonna have their backs to the camera.
You could always sit,
Yeah,
you
so
can
the
always sit
audience
down
is like
here.
there.
You can always take it off the
And
tripod
so,
and sit here.
okay.
I will.
won't have to be a problem.
Oh,
We'll get back to the
But I also rent a car.
I have this weird phenomenon that when I like talk to my cat or when I talk to the dog, I like clench my teeth and I go, oh, did you do that too?
No, but no, I have. I'm sure I
When I got
have.
in the accident, but it was all because of the French shows and everything was like, you know, crumpling in, so replacing everything.
Well, I think the teeth clenching helps with the squeal. The overall.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Let's figure it out.
I think so.
So how, what do you leave?
They should get a move on.
We're ready to start.
Going out tomorrow.
All your papers need to come in the pot.
Down the street.
All the papers are in the pot. They're all in the pot, Mom.
Anyone who has a paper, turn it in now to the pot. Last
All
chance.
been turned in?
Morgan, I elect Morgan.
To be
I
first.
nominate Morgan to be
No,
first.
no,
What?
we're not gonna do it that way.
Well, we want to.
We can't. That's the way to play this.
Look at this. Look at how they teamed up over here.
I know.
Really?
That's the antis.
Okay, now,
It's like a real power thing here, you know.
what we're going to play is a game that requires some players. It can be more than
right. United we
the
stand.
audience is so noisy.
are.
I can't believe this.
All right, here we go.
What we need is to have a quiet audience, which we now have, and then we need to have one, not really, two people or more people to act out a scene. And they're not going to know what they're doing until we give them something to do. So you as audience, all of us, or you as audience members, you have to think of something you can picture us or the actors doing on stage. It can be 2 or 3 people. For instance, Vivian might say, I want you to think about how it would be like if you were walking in to the grocery store and you two decided you'd go and buy some ice cream and the whole case was melted. Now what, you know, and then the 2 people have to decide what would they do. They have to carry that in from there.
What
the
is-
scene. So you
What's
can
that
make
to
a
do with the words?
you don't have to
Well,
worry about the
you
words.
take 3 words. No, if she's an
Oh.
actor, she has to worry about
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not an actor, so I don't need to.
Okay, but if you were, what you would do?
I don't need to take that into consideration when I do a
No.
scenario.
No.
You just
no.
make up the scenario.
Can I try to explain it?
Yes, you probably do a better job than I.
2 people go up and they stand there and they
Or
grab
more. Wait, since we have such a big room.
2 or more.
and they grab each person grabs 3 papers and they don't look at them. They hold them in their pocket or their hand or whatever. And they stand up there and the audience gives them a scene. Like you're in the supermarket. And then that's what they have to deal with. And they start acting out the scene, just improvising it off the top of their head. They don't get any information except for the fact where they are and maybe who they are. And then when they're in the middle of the conversation, they just randomly pull out the piece of paper, open it up, read it, and then they work it into the conversation. And you keep doing it until all 3 of your pieces for both people are done.
And my mom and Ellen are both really good at it.
And you have
When
to
they
say
work
it.
Josh is good at it too.
Do they use the word or they just
You
work
have
it
to
in?
say it
What?
as soon as you pull it out.
Do
So
they
you
actually
have to say
use
what it
the
is.
word?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't hold on to
that
it
thing is
and
written
like.
down.
Yeah, and you have to.
Once you read it, you have to say it.
Yeah, you have to read it as soon as you have to say it aloud as soon as you read it.
So like if the word was tree, you
have to
wouldn't have to like
You'd have to say,
do something like that.
I'm really happy because I saw a tree and it was really pretty and I just had a good time looking at the
Oh, so
tree.
you have to do it mid-sentence?
Right.
Oh, okay. So you have to already be in the middle of a
We
sentence,
just have
get to it down, and then pull it out.
You break the flow
Or whatever.
Right.
Example.
Let's just try it.
Example. Okay, Ellen should be part of it because she's really.
Well,
I'll tape you. I'll tape you doing the.
Okay.
Being in it.
I'll do it.
Ellen's on.
I'll do it with her if you want this
Okay, yeah.
example.
That sounds
Yes, Ellen and Holly.
Mindy already elected me.
I elected Well, then, all right, you
And he doesn't know what he's doing. I didn't see the sample.
You don't know what
This is the example. Okay.
This is the example.
Okay, you ready, Mom? Set the camera and have nobody have to stand
Yes,
behind
they
the
should.
button.
Yeah, it's fine. I set. I just bonked it though.
Okay, but
She spent a lot of time behind that camera.
Oh, poor.
now have we been?
Grab your 3, Mom. Oh, Josh, where's your coat?
It's over there. It's on the chair behind the table.
Okay. We don't know our scene.
Where is our place?
We don't know our scene yet.
Karen will pick it.
On a street corner.
Oh, there you go.
On a street corner. What,
Now, be more specific.
you just left the beauty parlor. Okay, you guys are a couple of hookers.
Right.
Now, we
There you go.
but that would be okay. okay, except I'm not
It's
very.
raining and you're talking to the police.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Are we police?
No, we get to decide.
No, are you-
We get to
are you-
decide.
Is it beauty parlor?
You'll
or hooker?
decide. You guys will be all decide. Okay, I think it's
Beauty
hooker.
parlor.
I don't want to
hooker.
force
Beauty parlor hooker.
Okay.
Talking to policeman.
You gotta help me! I just got robbed! You did? Yeah, I was walking down the street and was walking down the street and my purse just got yanked off of me.
I know, we better find police.
Oh, what am I
Gotta
gonna
find
do?
police. Let's look around. Do you see any policemen around here? I think I see one over there.
No, that's not. I don't want to. I'm not.
Well, I don't know. You know what though? If you keep talking to me like this, I'm going to give you a knuckle sandwich. I don't understand this. You're making me so.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. I just got my credit cards and my Christmas present. I don't understand.
You don't?
There was a guy around. I people.
I know, but there isn't.
But you know what? You know what? The bearded lady, she's the one who took it. I saw her take it. I saw her. She just, I was walking down the street like this, and she just grabbed it and she started running.
You're kidding. Where is she?
I don't know.
Where's the police? We need to find out.
I don't know, but you know what?
What?
Keep off the grass. That's what I ran off into the grass area, and I could not follow her.
I know that. It's so, the grass is so hard.
We're not allowed to go into the grass.
I don't know. We spotted that police all the time. We can't get to him. We really wish we could so much, but you know what? I think that guy has other ideas anyway, because look, he signaled me, and he's thinking about spanking my monkey. I don't want that right now.
I don't think we're not in a very good neighborhood. I don't think we should.
I don't even think this is a policeman. I don't think so.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go cancel my credit card and do everything like that because champagne bubbles are in my hair, and I've got to go wash them out before they just set. I'm on my way to school tomorrow, and I have to wash them out because I got this problem.
I go, but before you go, there's something on my mind that's just been bothering me. There's this group I've heard of, this singing group, and I have never, I can't believe that I've heard this, but this is what they're called. They're called butthole surfers. Can you believe that?
I haven't heard of them. Are they good?
No, I think the name I can't believe. And you know, I was thinking about this as we were trying to get through this, and I kept thinking, boy, that name is driving me.
Do you know what? Let's go listen to one of their songs right now, and we'll forget all about this.
Where? Where will we go?
Well, you can come to my house.
Oh,
and then we'll call the credit card.
all right, okay, let's do that. Let's do that.
Holly,
You did?
spanking your monkey?
God says making the monkey.
That's a phrase that has to do with males.
I'm sorry, so I have to do
But it was
something.
good, Holly.
I have to try, and I can.
I liked it better that way. It made him more of a perv, you know?
I accidentally took 4. I didn't look at that
I
one.
did not know that
Oh,
one, actually.
too funny. Oh, that's too
I didn't
cool.
know that. I know it has to do.
So why doesn't each of you pick someone to be next?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Karen, yours my choice.
And Josh is my choice, definitely.
I can see why everybody gets such a kick out of these things.
Sometimes they get kind of lame though, because you know they just don't work. They don't work actually pretty good.
What's she doing? What are you doing with the camera?
I'm gonna film it on my.
We want to just sit there, Ellen, so nobody has to do it.
No,
What?
we're reasons why it needs to stay there. There, please.
Okay.
It makes it too jiggly for some people to watch it
Yes.
and enjoy it.
And Nicole had just had it set, I thought.
We need to have it.
Well, yeah, but I don't know if it was.
So-
We just need to stay in one place.
That's fun. Thank you. Now.
You know that there's a lot of chicken parts
Leave
around
that
here.
camera alone.
I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe it either.
Just couldn't believe it.
Deep in the mountains, you're sitting in the
You
cave.
better have
Yeah,
Nicole
fire.
now.
Are we stranded?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm fine.
What's the
Stranded.
scenario? Let's get down.
Instead of before Nicole,
Yeah.
does it look like it's okay? Because she's really.
We have long videos. No, she's no. She's been very good with me, guys. Saturday Night Live?
No.
It was the thing where you could buy a fake long gray beard in case you wanted to have a sassy way of saying what took you so long. So they had like some people who were waiting for the ambulance.
Well, let's not hear about that. Let's go.
Are we,
Oh, yeah.
is this the improv?
No, it's not. They're
Oh.
No, I was just telling Josh this funny story.
Not not the
Okay,
time.
go ahead.
Okay.
Wait, do you have a
What's the
situation?
Oh, we're stranded in the mountains in a cave.
Okay, thank you.
It's so cold.
So very cold.
Do you know how to start a fire?
Yes, I think I have to rub these sticks.
Oh, wow. Were you a Girl Scout?
Nope. I just saw lots of meat.
Wow, well, meatball sounds so good.
Oh wow, I started that fire. That's great. And I'm feeling a little bit like a hobo here. Just in front of this fire.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And actually I could go for a hobo sandwich. Now that I mention it.
Oh, yeah. Fill them up. Fill them up. What I always do.
Yeah, fill me up with a hobo sandwich. Oh, or even a sloppy Joe. That's what I think.
Oh, stop it. You're making me hungry.
I know, I'm making me hungry too.
Oh, no, no. That's bad, because... What did you say?
I said that I'm good at dosing and Zumba, and I'm Zumba de Zoinka, Zorka de Zinka. I'm the best person we're doing. Zorka de Zonka, Zumba de Zumba.
Why don't you stay here while I go light
Zorka
the
de
flare?
Zinka,
That's a good
Zorka de
idea.
Zumba, Zumba de Zumba. I pick Morgan.
Oh. Well. Who else is there? Is Mindy there? Mindy, buddy.
Brother and sister.
Yeah, we'll do maybe.
I'm afraid.
Well, I found it a lot easier, and I'm not scared. I'm not really into guys.
That's good, Karen.
So wait, oh wait, we can't pick the situation.
What was that? That was your
Situation.
ready. Yeah, it's just random miscellaneous words I made up.
Yeah.
Made up words.
You have
Yeah.
any papers? Okay, yes.
Yeah, they're in my
Read the
pocket.
situation.
You're in the womb.
No. Twins in the womb. Okay.
In the womb.
Twins in the womb.
They've done that before. You want?
Yeah.
These guys.
I like that one.
No.
We have.
We've never been in the womb.
I need a.
Twins
Just
in the womb.
go.
Do it.
Do twins in the womb?
That's a challenge.
Okay.
Dude, that's hard. I think I
Well,
would
how can
do
we
that,
talk?
'cause
Well,
that's
you
too
well,
hard.
we can talk. We can be talking.
Finding though to do.
Yeah, I think.
I think I'm gonna look through this talking kind of thing myself.
Yeah.
No,
So that but okay.
It's a big one.
Okay, so
Doesn't matter.
I want to get fed. I want to get fed. You know what? I'm sitting in my bathroom. And I'm not looking at you anymore because you're over the hill.
No, even after we're born, I'm never going to talk to you again.
You're going to come out first, and I'm going to come out yelling. I'm going to stay on, and you're going to be over the hill. All I care about.
And you know what that means?
What?
I'm not going to let you see any of my balloons at my parties.
I'll see them. I'll pop the balloons at your party.
I don't care. You're not going to be even invited to my parties anyway. I'm going to have my own party.
Well, you know what?
Well, moving right along.
I got a sloppy Joe.
Another sloppy Joe?
I'm getting like deja vu, you know, like I'm starting off on this new life, but I feel like I was just in another skit. Sloppy Joe, you know, I mean, I've never seen one before, and I don't know.
You know, I don't want to fight with you like this. I love you, and you know what you can always do to make me feel better?
What?
Please dance like Elaine Seinfeld. You know Seinfeld. Do it. You gotta do it. You gotta dance.
You know what? I would if I
love that. That is so
you know what? You know what? I'll have you know I would, but I only listen to country music. Please come back in there.
No, away.
That was the best.
Stop it! Josh is so good at it.
I love it. I'm the cracks on everyone's
Okay, you need to pick your next people.
Okay. Nicole and.
Oh no, maybe gets.
Well, who's doing it?
Nicole.
Well, I mean, who?
Nicole and Stephen.
Well, we may have to pick someone.
Steven doesn't really want to do it.
my dad is ice skating.
I just wanted her spot next to the dog.
One, two, three. Okay.
Two.
So where's our situation?
Yes, let's think of a good one now.
You're on the escalator
Not the other, the
Okay, they're on an escalator.
in the mall.
Okay.
And you have tons of shopping bags.
Oh,
Are
okay.
they together or?
That we'll find out.
That's their decision.
Okay.
Oh, he's at a tandem.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She must be riding on a jig.
All the shopping, I tell you.
I know, I'm really in the mood to shop.
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah, what's your favorite store?
Oh,
There's a piece of paper dropped to the
you know, I
floor
think
there.
Music Plus.
Music Plus?
Yeah, you know, because I love that. I love that just whole attitude, you know, that shot myself in the foot idea.
Shot myself in the foot?
Yeah, well.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I don't agree with that. I just showed him. You what?
You showed him what?
I showed him. I just don't go there.
Oh, next place I'm going is to the Bath and Body Shop because I got greasy hair.
Really? I didn't notice that.
Well, you know,
I guess it could be kind of
gotta take good care of it.
Yeah. Well, you know, if you win the lottery, then, you know, you can buy as much shampoo, you can wash it yourself.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I should win the lottery. But you know, I think if I were to win the lottery, I'd probably buy some new socks.
Yeah, I think that's all men need.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, well, see you later.
They can choose to.
Andy hasn't been out.
Andy, I don't think Andy wants to.
He really voices.
Your kids do good.
You want to do it again? Sure. Okay, you get to do it again.
Right.
Okay, Steve, you get to say someone.
Okay. Who isn't coming?
Everybody's gone. Who's
Everyone's
gone?
gone. Who's going?
Who wants to go? You have to pick a doer.
You have to choose a new pair though.
I picked Ellen.
Okay.
So you can't pick Ellen.
And
Yeah.
don't pick my mom either because we already did it together.
Yeah, that's true. I'll pick Josh. You guys are pretty good.
Now, where are they going to be? That's the question.
Why don't you pick Grag?
I could think of a good one. I just can't. I just
You had a great one.
You had a really good one at Christmas. Yeah.
Neither can I.
Well, why don't you say one?
Because it's your birthday. You had a birthday party. Okay.
All right, this is my next gift. Okay, here I go. A basketball? I don't play basketball. Who gave me that? Josh? Hand me the next present, please. Come on.
Oh,
Come on,
I'm
hurry
sorry.
up. I got more presents.
here you go. I'm just sorry.
What's this? It's your anal. Whoever gave this to me is so anal.
I'm sorry, but game show. I saw it on a game show.
Well, who gave that to me? Was it you? Did you give me that? You are so anal. I can't believe you.
Game show.
Okay. Here's the next one. Aw, that's sweet. It's a. What are you talking about, Willis? What are you talking about, Willis? Oh, that's cute. I love that.
I love that show. I love that show.
What are you talking about, Willis? Oh, that's cute.
An outie navel too. Look at an outie navel. Those are the best.
Are there any more presents?
Oh, yeah.
Or should we
there's-
go on to the cake?
No, there's one more. Just one more. Here we go.
Do you want to open this one?
No, it's not my birthday.
Okay. It's a hairband. Yeah, I don't want a hairband. That's okay because poop. That's what I think that hairband. It's complete poop.
That's not very
It's
nice.
an ugly color. It's not
You're
good to
giving
me.
me a headache.
Sorry.
The biggest headache.
That one's lame. That was lame. Not very good.
Choose people.
I choose Mindy.
And I choose Karen.
What about Vivian?
I'm not a participant. I'm an audience.
She's
I got one of those.
Nice try, Karen. This is entertainment for the elders of our space.
Watch your mouth, watch your mouth. For the median age.
That was dumb.
Yeah. Okay.
Greg, do you want to pick this one?
I guess I've been thinking, I really can't think of a good one, and I did pretty good that last
I know, you're in court.
I can't remember what it was.
Okay.
Okay. You're in court. Ah.
Oh, good, I like that.
That's
What
it.
Against
is it?
each
I
other.
didn't hear.
All right.
They're in
Plaintiff, defendant.
Oh, good, yeah, that's something different.
Well, what is it besides court then?
That's it.
They're
They're-
opposing.
they're-
Okay.
are they just small
Opposing
Claims
each other.
court.
Small claim. You're on people's court. Okay? Judge Walker.
She's too noisy. She's been noisy all the time I've lived in that house, and she just has her parties, and she has all her friends over, and she's just noisy every single night. Judge Walker.
Are you done?
I rest my case. She's just plain noisy.
Look here at the two examples. Me, quiet as a mouse.
She's so noisy. She's so noisy that, and she wears those braces and she just smacks her food. I can hear that too. It's horrible. She's so loud, so obnoxious. We live in a duplex. It's really horrible.
Well, you bugger. This girl is bugger.
Whatever.
Come on. You
I
know,
just
she
want-
talks about the noise. Let's talk about the stench in her place. I mean, come
She
on.
just
Garbage
trips and
pile
falls,
next to the door.
trips and falls all the time, making kaboom, kaboom all the time. I can't even sleep all night long because her friend's over and she's tripping and falling.
Oh yeah?
Smacking
Oh
her
yeah?
teeth.
Tell the judge about the donut hole incident. That's right. A little embarrassed, aren't we? A little embarrassed. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
There was
You don't want to talk about it. in
There was
public.
this one time. There was this one time where I ordered a lot of donut holes. And I had a lot of people over, but that's just horse feathers. I just call it like
You know what? You know
horse
what? Donut holes. A lot of people. Stench. Gas like crazy. I swear, I walked by the
She's
apartment.
tripping and falling.
Free fog. It's disgusting.
Her teeth.
Man, I would assume that her toilet has been plugged up for over a month.
That's
I mean,
worse.
woo-wee, it's disgusting. Oh, except there's one thing I have to say.
Yeah, I bet.
I can always hear the sound of music coming from your apartment. It reminds me of my childhood, and